What's going on, everybody? Gormy here. Today we are going to be going over my top 5 tactics so far this year in FM23 that I myself have created here on the channel for you all. Now, how this top 5 is going to go: number 5, I picked myself because I really like this tactic, and then the other 4 are due to doing the testing and seeing, okay, which ranks best. So that is how this top 5 will go. If you guys happen to enjoy today's video, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing is 100% free, so why not hit that sub button? And down below, I'll be linking my Discord, which is where you can find all the links for these tactics to be able to download. I'll also be linking down below in the description the links for you guys to be able to watch the videos in their entirety so that you guys can get full-on breakdowns of those tactics. But without further ado, let's get into this top 5. So like I said previously, number 5, I handpicked myself. I did not put this in the testing. I mean, I did, but I really enjoy this one. It is the 5-2-1-2 Thors Hammer V3. I had 2 different versions of this last year in FM22. This is the first version of it in FM23. It's a lot of fun to use if you just want to enjoy playing the game, enjoy seeing creativity and great flow with your side. This is definitely a tactic to use. I tested with Atalanta with this side, and I tested with Atalanta with this tactic for the video that I did on it, and they ended up winning not only the league on 88 points, but they were also runners up in the Coppa Italia, which is not easy to do. And with this tactic, if you have a good 1-2 punch up top, having a pacey striker in that advanced forward role, and then having a stronger striker in that pressing forward role, this tactic is going to be a heck of a lot of fun. But getting started with this tactic, we have an advanced forward on attack with shoot more often and stay wider, a pressing forward on attack also with shoot more often and stay wider. The attacking midfielder behind them has shoot more often and move into channels, the reason why those 2 strikers stay wider, so that attacking midfielder on attack can come up and act as a 3rd striker when need be. The advanced playmaker on support has crosses aimed at the far post. The ball winning midfielder on support also has crosses aimed at the far post. Both wingbacks on attack have crosses aimed at center and shoot more often. Both central defenders on defend in that back 3 are left as is. The ball playing defender on cover is also left as is. And the goalkeeper on defend was left untouched as well. This is played with a positive mentality, as positive mentality gives you best of both worlds. It allows you to be a little bit more defensive, but a little bit more attacking as well. When we're in possession, we have fairly narrow attacking width, overlap on the left and the right. We use low crosses in the final third, and we have slightly higher tempo. When we're in transition, we counter press and counter, distributing quickly by taking short kicks. When we're out of possession, we have a high press line of engagement and more often trigger press. So that is number 5, Thors Hammer V3. Now on to number 4. Coming in at number 4 is my 4-2-4 Grogu. Very attacking tactic. It basically is, if you're okay with conceding goals, but you know that you're going to outscore your problems, this is the tactic that you use. I personally have used this not only in saves, but also in online drafts. I've gotten to quarterfinals using this tactic. Still, I feel like there's a tweak that I need to do online for drafts for this tactic, so you guys may see a V2 of this coming pretty soon. But the 4-2-4 Grogu was the 4th best tactic that I tested. Really good goal scoring wise, but it is leaky defensively. I mean, goal scoring wise, it allowed Lewandowski of Barcelona to score 57 goals within a season. It allowed Timo Pukki, Josh Sargent, and Adam Ida to all combine for, I think it was 70 to 80 goals. So this tactic can definitely score goals. It's just you need to have a strong defense. So getting started up top with the Grogu tactic, we've got an advanced forward on attack with shoot more often added, a pressing forward on attack on the opposite side with shoot more often added, 2 inside forwards on attack with crosses aimed at center and shoot more often. The deep line playmaker on support duty has crosses aimed at the far post. Ball winning midfielder on support also has crosses aimed at far post. The wingbacks on attack both have crosses aimed at center and shoot more often. The central defenders on defend are both left as is, and the sweep keeper on defend was also left as is. The mentality for this tactic is also on positive because, once again, it is the best of both worlds. You get good offense and good defense. Fortunately for this tactic, not the world's best defense, but absolute world-class offense from it. Now, when in possession, we have fairly narrow attacking with overlap on the left and the right, low crosses, slightly higher tempo. When in transition, counter press, counter distribute quickly by taking short kicks. And once out of possession, higher press line of engagement and more often trigger press. Now, something I would like to hit on really quickly with the in transition, and this is going to go for all tactics that you see here in today's video, and I mean anywhere on YouTube. For goalkeeper distribution and all that, the goalkeeper does not listen this year, no matter what you tell them. Even if you tell them to slow the pace down, distribute quickly, yada, yada, yada. No matter what you tick, they're most likely going to do whatever they want anyways. I have even put on take fewer risks on with my goalkeeper, and they still do not listen to anything. So, I mean, having on take short kicks and distribute quickly, that is what I would prefer the goalkeeper to do. He will probably do that 6 times out of 10, but those other 4 times he's going to do whatever he wants. So definitely keep that in mind. Coming at number 3 is a 3 in the back tactic, actually. It is a 3-4-2-1 Terminator. This tactic tests really, really well. Plays very, very well as well. And one thing that I think helps that is that the AI can't really handle asymmetric systems that well this year. So when creating tactics, definitely feel free to try and give that a go, going asymmetric if you tend to be struggling with your side, because this 3-4-2-1 Terminator is a winner all around. Tested this with Bayern Munich, Atalanta, and AS Roma. Bayern Munich won a treble, Atalanta won the Italian Cup, and then AS Roma won the Serie A. So this is a definite trophy machine type tactic. Getting things started up top with the Terminator tactic, the advanced forward on attack has shoot more often on. The inverted wingers on attack on both sides have crosses aimed at center and shoot more often, which I'm just going to say this now. I think the inverted winger on attack might be the move this year over the inside forward. So I'm going to do some testing on that, and I will let you all know soon. Now, the box-to-box midfielder role has crosses aimed at the far post, shoot more often, get further forward, and move into channels. The ball-winning midfielder and support role had nothing added. Both wingbacks on attack have crosses aimed at center and shoot more often. In that back 3, you got 2 ball-playing defenders on the outside of that central defender. Neither one has anything added. The central defender on stopper also has nothing added, and the sweep keeper on defend was left as is as well. This tactic is played with a positive mentality, as I think all tactics in this video are played with a positive mentality, because I want the best of both worlds. Now, when we're in possession with this tactic, we play fairly narrow, overlap on the left and the right, work the ball into the box, use low crosses in the final third, and slightly higher tempo with slightly shorter passing directness. When in transition, counter press, counter, distribute quickly, and take short kicks. When we are out of possession, we have a high press line of engagement, more often trigger press, and we step up more with the defensive line. And overall, this tactic is definitely deserving of that number 3 spot. I may even give this a go in some online tournaments coming up soon, which I'm going to be in one, by the way, which the announcement for that will be coming out soon. So make sure to follow me on Twitter, and you guys will see when that is announced. And now coming in at number 2, this has become one of my favorite tactics that I've done this year, and I actually just won a draft with it. It's absolutely unbelievable. It is the 4-3-3 Mando, and this tactic, when you guys check out the video for it, if you guys choose to do that, once again, link will be down in the description for all these tactic videos, as well as a link for my Discord down in the description where you guys can download these tactics from. This almost won a treble with Napoli. They won the league, they won the Italian Cup, and they lost the Champions League on pens in a 4-4 game against Liverpool. So, I mean, this tactic is the real deal. It's very good. I feel like after the updates that have happened with FM23 so far, I think that this tactic has gotten stronger. So it is very, very good now. But this tactic really, really allows for kind of everyone to chip in on goals, everyone to chip in on assists, and the team for some reason plays defense as a whole, because when I was using it even online, I mean, yes, it does look pretty attacking with 4 attacking roles, and I do have the wingbacks overlapping and whatnot, but like the whole team plays defense, so it's a very, very fun and good tactic to use. But getting started up top, we've got an advanced forward on attack, which shoot more often on. The inside forwards on attack on the wings have crosses aimed at center and shoot more often. The central midfielder on attack has crosses aimed at the far post, shoot more often, and move into channels. The advanced playmaker on support has crosses aimed at the far post. Ball winning midfielder on defend was left as is. Both wingbacks on support have cross more often, cross from the byline, and crosses aimed at center. Both central defenders on defend were left as is, and the goalkeeper on defend was also left as is. This is played with a positive mentality for the best of both worlds. When in possession, we play with a fairly narrow attacking width, overlap on the left and the right, work the ball into the box, low crosses into the final third, slightly higher tempo, slightly shorter passing directness. When in transition, we counter press, counter distribute quickly, and take short kicks. And when we're out of possession, we have a higher press line of engagement and more often trigger press. Now, one thing that you can change, and feel free to do so if you want to do this, you can change the advanced playmaker on support to a central midfielder on support with these same instructions that are on it, and then change the ball winning midfielder on defense to a deep line playmaker on defense, so that you have that playmaker sitting a little bit deeper, still wins the ball just like a ball winning midfielder does. It's just that you get that playmaking ability to spray in passes from a little bit deeper there in that midfield 3. Coming in at number 1 is the 4-2-3-1 Joker. This tactic is absolutely bonkers in FM23 right now. I've been testing it over and over and over again because I can't believe how many goals it is having the striker score now. It is absolutely insane. That's what I was saying with the previous tactic. I think that the updates that have come out for FM23 have done a few things to these tactics where they perform a little better, but the Joker tactic is absolutely nuts. When I originally tested it, the strikers on Trabzonspor and Fenerbahce performed very, very well. But this tactic right here allowed Trabzonspor to win a treble and Fenerbahce to be runner-up to them in about everything. Trabzonspor finished first, Fenerbahce finished second. Now, if you don't believe me, here is what happened right here. But in testing this tactic over the past couple of days, it has allowed Erling Haaland to score 98 goals in a season. I then tested it again and allowed him to score 84, so a little bit of a dip off. But then Lewandowski scored 82. And then in playing 2 different strikers, because both strikers are world class within FM at least, Romelu Lukaku and Lautaro Martinez combined for 80 goals. So it is absolutely incredible with what your striker can do with this tactic. And I mean, the playmaking ability in it is very, very good as well. And you guys will be seeing it in a rebuild here in the coming days also. So stay tuned for that. Now, getting things started up top with this tactic, the advanced forward on attack has shoot more often. The inverted wingers on attack have cross more often, crosses aimed at center, and shoot more often. The attacking midfielder on support has take more risks, crosses aimed at the near post, shoot less often, and move into channels. The deep line playmaker on support has crosses aimed at the far post. The ball winning midfielder on support also has crosses aimed at far post. The wing backs on attack have crosses aimed at center and shoot more often. The central defenders on defend were left as is. And the sweep keeper on defend was also left as is. This tactic is also played with a positive mentality. When in possession, it is played with a fairly wide attacking width, overlap on the left and the right, play out from the defense, use little crosses in the final third, slightly shorter passing directness, and slightly higher tempo. When in transition, we counter press and counter distribute quickly by taking short kicks. And once out of possession, we have a higher line of engagement and a more often trigger press. And all of these tactics that you saw here in today's video are used with my elite set piece tactics that you guys can also check out. I have a video for that. I'll link it up above right now for you guys. I don't know which, I think it's going to be right above me right now. That is where I'll link it if you guys wish to check it out. But that is my top 5 tactics so far for FM23. If you guys happen to enjoy today's video, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing is 100% free, so why not hit that sub button? And once again, if you guys wish to give any of these tactics a go, I will be linking my Discord down below. That is where you guys will be able to download these tactics from. And also, I have full breakdowns for each one of these tactics. So if you guys want to check them out, any of them, and that elite set piece tactic video, I'll be linking them down in the description as well. But with that being said, until next time, have a good one. Bye-bye.